All right, here we go. Look what I found. Another G-body and another beautiful G-body. This is a 1983 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme Brome. It's got the 307 Oldsmobile. It is a two-door, black, with that maroon interior. Oddly enough, maybe you guys will know better than me, we got Brome on the door panels. We have roll-your-own windows. I would think that a Brome would come with power windows and locks like the Regal, but no such luck. When you look around this car, the body's in excellent shape. Got a couple little snafus. And of course we have a little bit on the frame there, which is common for these. But that's all I can find on the frame till we get her up on the lift and take a look. Come around the back here. She's all in pretty good shape. A little scuff on the rubber. The bumpers aren't rotted. Let's take a look. There's my finger. Let's take a look in here. Go into the trunk. Deck lid's in nice shape. It's got the factory little thing there, but if you pull this back, I mean, she's clean. It didn't really get taken out in too much snow, but it was kept in a barn for a while, which wasn't great for keeping the stuff off from underneath, so you will get a little bit. You see the exhaust tip is, it's got the original 14-inch wheels with the original hubcaps, all four still intact. Interior on the car is really nice. Because it's the Brome, you get the pillow back, front and rear. The previous owner did put a headliner in it, so it's mint. No cracks on the dash. Original radio, and we're going to try all that in a second. See what works and what doesn't work. The windows do roll down and up just fine. One thing you could say about those is they don't normally break. Usually they last forever. This top is in beautiful condition, besides being dirty. There's no cracks in it. It's not beat up. All right. Let's see what works and what doesn't work. Oh. You guys will know that anytime these things like to sit, the mirrors like to fall off. But I have it. I just got to glue it back on. The factory little radio. The factory little clock here. I set it, and it's still keeping good time. You got your tilt. I mean, look, it hasn't worn out any of the lettering on here. This is your wipers, obviously. Let's see. She fires right up. You got your blinker there. You got your blinker there. Since I'm friends with Maple Motors, I guess I can say this: place your bets. Does the horn work? It does. Look at the condition of this steering wheel. There's no cracks in it. No nothing. Oh, look, original radio. Oh, little Guns N' Roses. The air works. I guess the fan kind of only works on high. Max AC, so now it changed vents, which is nice. You got your a little bit of a smoker. Freaking finger in the way. Good thing nobody really watching. Rug's in beautiful shape. Let's open the hood and see that 140 horsepower Oldsmobile 307. Not a fast motor by any means, but good running engine. I mean, they do what they got to do. You can see the compressor's not engaging, so probably needs to be charged, but really kind of unmessed with. Could use a tune-up. This is the first time it has started in 15 years. It has not been on the road in 20 years. Well, now it's going to shut off on me. So we need to tune her up. But ultimately, she's not burning oil or smoking or nothing. A little scaly here. Nothing rotted. I mean, little sand, little paint. This is a Northeast car. This is why I went so crazy about the Regal. But I tell you what, this one is really in pretty good shape, though. Besides the couple of things that are easily repairable. All right, we're gonna get her up on the lift, take a look at the underneath, and that's it. This one I'm waiting on the title for. I had to go, they did lose the title. I know the people that owned it. I know the car's legit, so I'm going through a company, and I'm gonna get the title on the car. That's 6 to 8 weeks, so I know people might want to buy it or ask about it. It's not doing anything for a while until I get the paperwork back. Once I get it back, then I'll figure out what I'm going to do. And it's got the GM mud flaps on here. It's pretty cool. I love the car. This is what, when I was a kid, a lot of moms and dads, this is what they drove. I've been in these, and then when we got older, and we started driving in the early 90s, you wanted one of these. You can put whatever motor you want in there. You could even do one-leggers with the 307, even though they weren't fast. Very cool car. I'm happy to have it. I knew about this car for a while, and out of nowhere, I texted the guy and see if he wanted to let it go, and he said he was finally ready. So, and here we have it. Very good. All right, we're going to get her up on the lift and see how she looks under there. All right, let's see what this guy looks like underneath here. This definitely doesn't look too bad. Definitely not as clean as the Regal. This is more of what you find in the Northeast here, although you usually find them a lot more rusty. This is just scale on the control arms. Your motor mounts, belts, all that would need to be changed. That's the first time I'm looking under here too, so we're gonna do this together. Portioning block. Here's your frame. Not bad. Let's see the floors here. Scaly, but not through, which is a good thing. Exhaust. That's seen better days. Factory drive shaft loop? No. Here's your trans. I think these were metric 200s. I don't think they were 350s. Although, from what I remember, the metric trans had metric written on the pan. I don't see it there, but it's your hot rod exhaust. That's pretty horrible. Well, tell you what, you guys in the South might find this scary, but this scaly doesn't bother guys up north here. We're used to this, but we're used to having full-on holes. I don't see any. Definitely not as clean as the Regal, but that Regal was from down south. That's why it was clean. It is clean. I know a lot of you people are asking about the Regal, having a hard time letting it go. It's a really good car. This one isn't bad. A little bit of sprucing up. Oh, look at that. What we got here? Napa shocks. All right. But where it all counts is solid. We got that little spot right there that I showed before. But the rest of it looks pretty good. Definitely would need this addressed. A friend of mine, he has a blaster. He could blast this hole underneath and then paint it. I don't know if he paints it, but he could definitely blast it. It's not bad. I've definitely seen and owned way worse than this. You know, that's just some undercoating. But if you look there, I know it looks pretty bad. Let's see. But looks worse than it is, I think. Let me know what you guys think. It's definitely a savable car. I don't know if I'll be the one that saves it or if somebody else will be, but I think it should be saved. It's definitely not bad. I mean, really, if this bothered you enough, you can just replace it with some tubulars, some aftermarket tubulars, and all that rust would disappear with it. You know, get rid of this ugly ass exhaust that doesn't flow worth a shit anyway. And excuse my language. Let's see, we rusty here? No, we're scaly, but we're not through. It's really not too bad. Trying to find any holes. I don't see any. Let me know if you see anything. A little sandblast, a little paint, and you'd be in good shape. I mean, even these control arms here, that look scaly. Get rid of those, or take them out and have them sandblasted and powder coated if you're going to keep those original. That's what I would do. Or get some tubulars, and here's your starter. You're a little wet there, a little chunky there. A good starting point, though. Let me know what you think. If you haven't been to the channel before, check out my Regal and check out this, and you'll see what you think of my two G-bodies. I do love them. I'm 51. Think about that for a second. So I grew up with these cars, and very cool. All right, well, hope you enjoyed. Let's turn around because it's too bright that way. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. I'll see you later.